I did. I gained 25 pounds in the hiatus. I relaxed for a minute, and I came back, and I have a plan for season 2. I know, it's weird. I had never been a series lead before. And, we shot the pilot, and I was really able to the pilot was like a sprint that I was able to push myself through. And by the time we got to episode 4, I was like, oh my God. Holy smokes. This is an insane schedule. But now I'm prepared for it. I know what to expect. The next step is everything that happens with Oliver as it relates to when he is costumed, so to speak. Everything that happens with him going forward is going to be informed by Tommy's death and what Tommy thought of Oliver when he died. He thought he was a murderer. And that's going to change everything. There's no more vigilante. It has to be about something else. That's what we're working on. It's a delicate process. I freak out about the wussification of TV characters. I think one of the reasons that Breaking Bad and Mad Men and The Sopranos are such wonderful TV shows is because the character is unflinching. So I'm cool with Oliver refusing to do something, but he's not rescuing kittens from trees. One of my favorite things that we've shot so far is the island footage from our premiere, because Oliver is this happy guy, as happy as he can be on the island. He's smiley, he's jokey, he's jovial, and it's gonna be a big change. I am not concerned, never have been, and never will be, about being liked or being disliked. I am concerned with indifference. When we were shooting the pilot, David Nutter, it was the scene where I first see Laurel, and David Nutter said to Katie, I don't want you to give him anything. I don't want you to be super emotional. Katie said, why? And David Nutter said, and this is not his quote, but I think about it all the time, he said, because the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. I'm fine with people hating the character. I'm fine with people loving the character. I am petrified of them not caring either way. So, whatever moves the meter. Positivity and negativity move the meter the same way. Indifference, no good. Unbelievably so. That was the one thing that I never expected or thought about. The international reaction is incredible. Yeah, I got a blast on Twitter and Facebook because the show just premiered in Spain, just recently, and people sending me the numbers, people sending me the ratings. It's, for example, it's the third biggest American show in China at the moment, and on a trajectory to be the biggest. It's the biggest American show in Italy. It's the biggest American import that Sky One in the UK has ever had. That's incredible. It's really, really cool. And it's, I got to meet a bunch of international fans and media over the hiatus. And it's, you never think about that until you just think about getting on a show. But the way that it's impacted globally is really cool. So my buddy emails me. There's an Injustice game coming out. You should voice Green Arrow. I email Jeff Johns. Hey, there's an Injustice whatever coming out. Can I voice Green Arrow? He goes, will you? Sure. So they set it up in a studio. I'm on the phone with the director who was in New York, Chicago, or something. It took us an hour and 15 minutes to go through all of the vocal cues, and then there were a bunch that I just had to rip through at the end. He had me be a little bit more animated, a little bit more talky-talky for And then when I ripped through them at the end, I did them in my Arrow voice. And the director goes, look, I'm really sorry. That's how you should have done all of them. And in my head I go, I know. He goes, would you mind going over them again? I said, yeah, I'll go over them again, but I'm doing them one time. And we're just going. And that's what we did. So I love that. I hope to do more of it. I really hope to do more of it. Look, the DC universe is going to get built on Arrow way before it gets built on the big screen. Big time. It's going to be awesome. It's great. It's really great. He is a character. He does some version of the Hawkeye before almost every scene that we shoot. He's a dude and cares. You know what? I'm all for actors that care. Certain actors are really easy to shoot with. Manu is not. He's not the easiest, which is not to say that I don't like it. I love it, but he just thinks about everything, and that's cool. He doesn't do the haka, but he like gets in like a yoga pose of sorts, and he's like, ah. It's really cool.